Hey, what's up, everyone? Just want to quickly share with you some advice on whether you should start with residential or multifamily investing, which of the two you want to start out with first. And before we begin, let's go ahead and check out our partner, Element Studios, EL3 MENT Studios. They do great corporate headshots, real estate photography. Go ahead and check them out. In this episode, as I mentioned, I want to tell you guys the difference between whether you should invest first in residential or multifamily first. So what I did specifically was I originally started investing. My first fix and flip was on an 8-unit apartment building. Prior to that, I should say actually, was a 2-flat that I renovated, and that helped me learn the skills to then be able to get to a bigger level with that 8-unit. So when the opportunity came up, I was able to go ahead and pounce on it. Now, I highly recommend for most people to start with a single family or a 2-flat, ideally a 2-flat, because there's going to be, worst case scenario, there's cash flow. I've talked about this in the past, which is if for any reason you are unable to sell your property, you can always refinance, pull the money out, and now you have the 2 apartment dwellings that are covering all of your operating expenses, such as your mortgage, your insurance, your trash, your electric, your gas bills. So definitely start with that first, and then I would say move up to a bigger building. And you want to do that as well because when it's all said and done, if you can successfully liquidate that, you gain the confidence. And 2, now you're going to be able to put that money into your bank account, and you'll be able to compound that additional funds. When I got started, I didn't have that much money, so I was able to at least, I think on the first one, save up maybe about $15,000. I partnered up with a friend, and we ended up picking up, like I said, a 2-flat in Inglewood. That's the south side of Chicago. We bought that for $25,000. Well, we bought it for $15,000. Put $15,000 into it and sold it off for $65,000, and we sold that actually to a wholesaler, and a wholesaler is just someone who signed the contract and then assigns the contract to someone else for a profit, and then his client then closes on your property. So he made I think $10,000, so he sold it for $70,000. We sold it for $60,000. The investor was out of Canada, and everyone won. The investor won because I think their cap rate was around the 15%, which is a great return on your money. And, when that happened, I was able to take the funds from there and then put it into that next deal. And as I mentioned also on one of the other prior podcasts was, don't quit your day job. You want to be able to save on your current, wherever it is that you're currently working. Just save. Make it a goal and a habit to just save, trim the fat, cut the expenses that don't work, okay? And then that plus what you've made on your sale, you bundle that together, and when the right opportunity comes, then you can go after it. So that's just, again, my advice. Start with, a smaller deal, a 2-flat, single family fix and flips. I still think are a little too risky. Try like a 2-flat, a 3-flat, and then go out for the bigger deal. So anyway, that was my advice for today. Hope you've all enjoyed. And if you have any questions, please comment below. And as always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ding, ring the bell. All right, thanks so much.